I was selling him in the car. I was like, yo, the radiator was louder than you.
Yo, that should be out of nowhere.
Featuring the radiator.
Come on.
All right, fuck it. All right, so, well, the main reason why I definitely was excited to have you on is because I was telling them last week, like, I've known you for so long, but I never even really sat down and had a real conversation with you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really know you. Like, I could say I know you, but not really. So this episode is more about that. Like, I want to get to know you and also how you got into this whole DJ thing. Because the last I really knew of you, we were both working in Costco together.
So what the fuck am I doing here?
Well, there's a lot of toxic shit for you to get into with your toxic ass. No, but I want to ask you some questions related to that too. So the first thing I wanted to ask was how did you get into DJing? And then how did you get into bartending and promoting?
Okay.
So we could start there.
All right, so I actually went to a music high school.
Oh, okay.
Like I went to Santa Cruz Bronx High School of Music in Walton, and shout out to my CC crew. So I went to Santa Cruz Bronx High School of Music. So I was always into music.
Okay.
Like always into music. I talked to Samantha, who's my fiance. Everybody knows her.
Shout out to Samantha.
Sammy. I talked to her and I tell her like, yo, like I must have like fucking like 30 terabytes of fucking music in my head because like the way I memorize songs is crazy. Mm-hmm. Like I could sing and that's we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
So I was always into music, but I used to work in Costco and I got fired. So when I got fired, I was on unemployment. I was chilling.
Wait, what you got fired for?
Damn, I didn't want to ask, but fuck it.
Yeah, putting his balls on the produce.
I was late a couple times. The manager didn't like me. That was an excuse for him to get rid of me.
Yeah.
But it was a blessing, honestly. After that, I started. I bought a little DJ equipment. I bought some little DJ equipment. I started fucking around in the crib. I did a baby shower. That was pretty good. Then I actually got a gig in a restaurant called Marisco Centro. I don't know if you guys ever been there. They have one like on between 161st Street and 149th Street. You know, that little mall where the Best Buy, where the BJ's is at, I think, or whatever. So I DJ'd there, fucking getting paid nothing. But I was just like, fuck it, let me do it. You know, let me try this out. And it was good. I got kicked out of there.
For what?
The biggest fight I've ever seen. First thing I saw was a pineapple thrown across the room.
Oh, that's lit.
Literally, because they used to make drinks and pineapples there.
Yeah.
So I saw a pineapple. Then all of a sudden I saw a hookah. I'm like, oh hell no! I'm closing my laptop. It got crazy in there. And then after that, the guy never called me again. But then my friend Andre...
Wait, but that wasn't your fault. Was it your fault?
It wasn't
or were you playing something that sparked up... Like...
I could even tell you what song I was playing. I was playing Lifestyle by Young Thug.
How the fuck you fight to Lifestyle? That's like the most positive song.
I was playing Lifestyle by
somebody
Young
stepped
Thug.
on somebody while they was
What
in
the
their bag.
fuck?
He's playing Lil Jon or some shit.
Right, like not if you buck or some shit. Like
I was playing...
Nigga said, grab the pineapple.
Shit got so crazy. It got so crazy. But anyways, he never called me back. And then my boy Andre, his cousin, opened up a spot in Dykeman. It was called Siete Tacos.
Okay, yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So then I started DJing there, and that's where I started. I started DJing there. I got better. I met a lot of people. People will come in like, yo, who are you? Like, where do you DJ? And I'm like, I DJ here. This is where I DJ. Oh, yo, I need you to come to this spot. And then I started DJing in a lot of different spots in Dykeman, and I started meeting other people. And
damn, so it just worked out.
Yeah.
It clicked.
Pretty much.
When you first started, was it like a fake it till you make it kind of moment? Like where you were telling them like, yo, I've never had gigs before? Or was it like, yo,
like I'm the
this
best.
Is like my first kind of thing? How were you like approachable? When they were approaching, how were you like reacting to them?
Well, the thing is that, like I said, I was always into music. So music was never a problem. I knew what was good. I knew what wasn't. You know, so, and obviously there's just this natural thing of reading a crowd when you DJ.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of DJs...
They don't read a crowd.
Those are the best DJs.
They don't know how to read a crowd.
They don't.
So, So with that, like, that's just one of my things where I like I play one song, like I do like let's say I did a Guyanese wedding once. I did an event, and there was some Guyanese people there.
Okay.
I didn't know they were Guyanese.
Okay.
But I played some soca because I thought they were like West Indian, and they started going crazy. And I'm like, all right, let me play some more soca. And I got booked for a wedding. Yeah. From just playing soca for them, playing like 5 or 6 songs. So it's like you read the room, and obviously I like to please the ladies when I'm DJing. So if the girls want to listen to this, I'm gonna play this. I don't really care.
That's how you got your tag? Your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Yeah. No, but honestly, that's real, because if the girls aren't having a good time, dude, nobody's having a good time.
It's all about the women.
Like, nobody.
Really, and it's funny, he says that, it's like, it's such a science to it. Everybody think like, yo, you just get on there and play songs to get people hyped. No, there's like literally a science to like playing a certain type of music when people are sitting down eating. Yeah. To playing music to get people to buy stuff. Like, and then like people think everything should be turn up. That's not till like later. There's a part of the party for that shit. But as long as the ladies are having a good time, the party's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. And how did you get into like?
Oh, me?
Yeah, bartending, party promoting, all this. Like,
I lived by myself for a long time, like since I was like 16. I actually started out like, you guys seen like the Project X movie? Yeah. That was me in the hood. Like I was throwing house parties, sweat boxes, 100 people in a fucking apartment. I did that one time. Listen, like I think like one of my apartments was under my stepmother's name, whatever, and she had to call and be like, yo, they said they heard gunshots in your apartment, but it was like the Jamaican music where you go, bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, I almost got evicted mad times. But anyway, so I started meeting these managers and owners, and they saw the type of kid I was. Like I was like hood famous, like, oh, that's that kid that threw that crazy party. And they had wanted me to be a promoter. But at that point in my life, I still was like, yo, this is just fun for me. Like, I'm not doing this for work. But I would meet them and be like, yo, guys, whenever I come out, I got you. I'll bring my people. You ain't got to worry about that. And that's how I started building relationships and whatnot. And from there, I got really cool with a couple managers. One of them was Arturo. Shout out to Arturo. At the time, I was working overnight a lot. So I had my bartender certificate, but like I never really could use it. So when I got off the night shift, I hit Arturo like, yo, I'm really trying to get in the game. What's up? He was like, yo, I got you. And Arturo and my boy Jose trained me, and yeah, it was all from there.
So what I wanted to know was, what's the most annoying thing you guys experienced while working? So like, I know bartenders have different experiences, but then DJs, I'm sure you get a lot of annoying people coming up to you. So like, what would be the most annoying thing?
I mean, I want to say request, right? When you get a request, sometimes you're like, oh, thank you. I need to play that. But sometimes it's like, yo, the most annoying thing is, and I don't want to sound fucked up.
Nah, say it, fuck it.
But it's is when you have all these artists. Everybody's an artist. Everybody's an artist.
They want you to play this shit.
And everybody's like, oh, yo, I got my song. Yo, play my song. And, you know, I'm usually cool with that. But I have to listen to your song first.
Right. You can't just play it. That could fuck up the whole vibe.
Yeah, like I can't just be like, yeah, let me play your song, or whatever, blah, blah. And all of a sudden I play this song and it's like, oh.
The whole party's like, what the fuck is this?
Sometimes it works out.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah. You should shout them niggas out every time, especially when it's trash. That's his fucking song.
It was his idea.
That nigga right there.
What's the worst song request you ever got?
The worst song request I ever got, and it wasn't because it was I got it requested once. It was like I got it requested like a couple times in the night, even after I played it. It was Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cotton Eye Joe.
What were you DJ? Where
were you?
It was a wedding.
Okay.
It was a wedding.
I just ain't going off at a wedding though.
Yeah. That's a different type of request because you're paid for like a special event though, right? You accept more requests in that situation than you do like if you're at like Aqua, whatever.
Aqua or Tijuana.
Not necessarily.
Right?
Not necessarily. Okay. Because the thing is that when you go to a spot, when you're DJing at a spot, you got free game. You can do whatever you want, unless the owner's telling you, oh, you gotta play this, you gotta play that. But when you're doing a wedding, you have to please.
That's what I mean.
You have to please the people that are gonna marry.
Which do you prefer? DJing? Do you have a preference?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like doing private events. That's where the money is.
Yeah.
That's definitely where the money is.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to worry about oh nah, it was dead today. Oh no,
Yeah.
Can we pay you this? No, you set your price.
Yeah.
If they want to pay it, they want to pay it. If they don't want to pay it, they don't. They book somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, let them decide how their wedding wants to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kind Night Joe, and it was annoying because I played it already.
Yeah, you gotta play it again.
I already played it. This was the weirdest wedding I've ever done. It was a black guy and a white girl.
I was gonna ask if they were white.
So it was a white guy and a
So you had a black crowd and a white crowd.
You had a black crowd
Yeah.
that wanted to get lit.
Of course.
And then you had the white people who kind of wanted to do like the 1970s slow dance kind of wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I want to turn up. Because I got people here that want to turn up. And the time that I had the most people on the dance floor was when they were slow dancing.
Really?
Everybody, old people with their wife who's almost 90, just slow dancing. But I mean, that's the type of thing you got to deal with. It's always a different demographic when you do a wedding. You got kids, you got old people, you got the grandmas, the great grandmas, you got the thing. But it was such a diverse wedding. There was like people in kilts.
Oh, that's tough.
Wow.
Like there was most of the men in the girls' side were wearing kilts. So it was I didn't expect that.
That's tough.
You know, I didn't really get a backstory on how this wedding was gonna go.
Yeah.
So I didn't really plan for it.
Right.
Like I want to plan for it.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those events where I'll do it, and it was kind of like I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah.
But it happened. You know,
and shit like that still helps you grow and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because if you get used to playing for the same crowd, you never expand your skill set. You know what I mean? And how about for you? Like the most annoying thing as a bartender?
As a bartender, I mean, you get the brokies that ask for it, and I'm like, you're not supposed to ask for it though. But I would have to say it's like, I don't know what I want.
Oh, really?
I'm like, make me something. I'm like, well, what do you drink? Like, you gotta give me something to like go off. And they're like,
damn,
I drink everything. And I'm like,
Yo, can I get a beer?
bitch. like, what you want? I don't know what you want me to go off.
I thought bartenders would like that shit because y'all get like the creative freedom to like
but give
make
me something.
whatever the
Say
fuck.
Not when it's busy.
It's busy, exactly. When it's busy, I don't got time to be fucking around with you like that.
Okay.
And then at least give me, I drink tequila. I drink.
Okay.
Like, all right, so I got something to go off with. Like, all right, I'm gonna fuck around and give you something.
Yeah,
but
like if it's busy and you're a tequila drinker, ask for a tequila and lime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go, let me get a margarita sunrise and whatever.
Margaritas.
I don't know.
Nah, but you know what I deal with a lot though? It's not funny, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but like when the niggas want me to wingman for them, but the shorty's kind of feeling me. And I'm trying to get tips from everybody. So I'm like, yo, I got you, my boy. And I go over to them, I'm like, yo, the homie. She's like, nigga, fuck that nigga. That nigga's ugly. I'm like, nah, but he about to buy you some drinks, so I'll be a little nice, whatever. So I deal with that. But I'm like the ultimate wingman for women and guys at the bar. Like, yo, let me go see what's up with her.
That's dope.
So dudes really be asking the bartender to be a wingman for them?
He's like, they be like, yo, obviously it starts off, yo, what they drink and send them a drink for me. Okay. And then I do it and I be like, yo, I make sure I'm like, yo, it's a gentleman over there. Then he asked me for information like I know shorty and I'm like, Doug. Yeah, go fucking talk to her. Like you
working.
Yeah, like nigga, what you want me to go get her bio for you or something like that? Like, so I deal with a lot of shit like that, but I really don't mind because my ultimate goal is to like get everybody lit and like, yo, hook up. Like I don't give a fuck. Like everybody get horny, you know.
Yeah. We all horny, according to him.
Let's hook up.
So I know fights are definitely something crazy. You mentioned there was like a big fight in one of your first DJing experiences. Are there any other crazy stories that have happened? I mean, thankfully when I'm going out with y'all, it's fine.
Well,
nothing
this
pops
is another
up.
topic. Most of these parties, especially today with COVID and everything, they are run by mostly promoters. Like, you need promoters, right?
Yeah.
Because with the way everything is, it's just not the same, right?
Yeah.
But you got the difference in promoters. You got the promoters that really know their crowd, and you got the promoters that's just playing a numbers game. They don't really fuck with their crowd or know their crowd. So now they playing the numbers game. They got everybody in here, and they can't really control them. It's like at most of my parties, I can literally talk to anybody, like a real conversation. And like if something happens, I can always go and like diffuse it.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of promoters that like they're not like that. And so when you have all these different cliques, especially when you have different hoods in the same spot, you could feel it. And the funny thing is, you could feel it. You could feel it. You could feel the weird energy in the air.
Yeah.
You're like, something might happen tonight. Like something like whatever.
You have to be scared.
The thing is, and if you got a good owner, a good manager, they understand the game. If you didn't supply the right amount of security, the right amount of whatever, there's some nights you just gotta let shit go. Like, they got us beat, they got us outnumbered. Whatever happens, you just gotta let it rock. Cause they standing on the couches, they standing on the chairs. You can't be the one, get the fuck down. You can't, you just gotta let certain shit go.
Yeah, but a lot of the times, the music controls that.
Okay.
The music controls that.
That is a big fact.
I want to say 90% of the time. Wow. Because, like I said, I like to read the crowd. Yeah. I like to look. I like to see what's going on. If I see girls twerking, I'm gonna make them twerk even more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I play Keisha Cole and they going off, I'm gonna play
some Keisha Cole.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw on some Alicia Keys. And what happens is that a lot of DJs, they like to see their party lit. Yeah, of course. And obviously, that's a great feeling. Yeah. But what happens is that when you get people lit with the wrong type of music, they kind of like revolve around what the music is saying. Yep. Yeah. And fuck this nigga.
And then you mix that with alcohol.
I've been a victim, like being drunk and being in a spot and certain music playing. I'm like, I'm knocking the guy out right now. You get into that mood. I tell people, crowd control is you can even dive deeper to about prices, but like crowd control is like dress code. Yeah. Charging at the door. Yeah. Unfortunately, I hate it, but sometimes you have to. Mm-hmm. And the music, like you said, like you gotta know when, and when things are getting crazy, you have to look at the DJ, be like, right. Yo, bring it down. Like, bring it down. And like you said, a lot of DJs are just and I get it. You want to see people vibing and wilding out because I'm killing this shit. But sometimes you have to be like, for the greater good, like, all right, let me play something that's gonna calm them down. Yeah. Let me play something that's gonna get people.
And like me, for the most part, I've only DJ in New York. So I haven't really tapped in to actually being a DJ in other places. Right. But I've partied in different places, and the atmosphere is completely different. Is it? New York City, unfortunately, it's a competition when you go out. It's a competition. Mm-hmm. If Gadi's over there, he got his crew and he popped 2 bottles. Mm-hmm. What I'm supposed to do in New York City is pop 2 bottles. Mm-hmm,
yeah. Mm-hmm. And I tell people, like, it's funny, as my promoting hat and shit like that, since the beginning of time, parties were meant to be a place where people can rub shoulders with other people from different walks of life. You get celebrities in there, you get gangsters in there, you get normal people in there, and people love that. They want to be in the club next to the gangster, next to the classy, the beautiful women. And I tell people, when sometimes you have a party just full of like classy people, just full of like bougie, classy people, they'll just have cocktails. Yeah. Because they're like, whatever. But when you mix it with a little bit of hood, the hood niggas is coming, yo, give me a couple bottles. Yeah. They see the bottles come out. That shit is a science. People think it's just for show. Yo, it's a science. It's psychology, right? So like, you get the classy or the bougie people and they sit next to the gangster, and the gangster's like, nigga, bring me 3 bottles. Mm-hmm. They see that, they're like, I got money too. I can pop a bottle. Yeah. I can pop a bottle. And now we making money. Yeah. We can't really, we know you're never gonna make big money off of just everybody having a couple drinks. Yeah. And that's what happened in Uptown.
That's kind of what ruined Uptown. That's what ruined Uptown. People, I don't know if you noticed, but where do you party more now?
I don't go to clubs at all.
You party in lounges in the Bronx mostly.
Where I could sit my ass down. Nobody's trying to get me to buy bottles. Yeah. I don't gotta move. Like, oh, we gotta move you because other people are coming and they're gonna buy bottles. It's like, yo, I just want to chill. What the fuck?
So that's what happened in Uptown. It was Uptown became so mainstream. Uptown was the place to be.
Yeah.
In 2017, 2018, even a little bit of 2019, Uptown was the place to be. And then you saw Jay-Z coming to Uptown. Then you saw Meek Mill coming to Uptown. Then you saw Fabulous coming to Uptown.
Shit, I think LeBron came up to Dykeman once or some shit, right?
Did he?
LeBron was in, I think it was Brasier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I think it was like he was with a bunch of teammates from the Lakers.
Wow.
Yeah, or I don't know if it was Cleveland at that time, but he came with a couple people. Yeah. And even I don't know if you ever been to what was the spot? I think it's called 1111 now. Before it was Playroom.
Playroom, I heard of it. I never went, but
it's a mess. Like, it's like celebrities in there, and it's like
I've been to Playroom.
Bottles coming out, and then crazy. Like you sitting at a regular table, and it's like, yo, we gotta pop a bottle. You know, next thing you know, you 800 in. you know, he wasn't trying to be.
And the thing with a lot of these spots, and I try to tell them, especially if you're not a club, you got to find a balance. Because really what keeps your business going, the foundation of your business should be the regular people.
Yeah.
So don't turn them away. When you make them feel like they can't come here, now you fall, you at the mercy of promotion. And now that's all you're reliant on now. And now your place becomes just a one type place, like where we're going there for the pop bottles and get crazy, and that's not really what's gonna sustain your business. No. Yeah, you need the regular people, but and the way I try to do it, I like to have a time of the party is for regular people.
Yeah.
And then a different type of party a little later, like, yo, if you guys want to stay, it's no problem, but y'all may have to go to the bar, whatever, because you got at least one bottle here at this moment. But you got to give them the time for them to feel like I have options.
Right.
If I don't want to do that, I had a good time, I can leave now.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
what you said though, like some places you know that they'll charge to get in, and you hate that sometimes? Because it's like a deterrent. That's the only problem I always have is like, I'm gonna go into your spot and pay money.
And that's the thing, right? Like, I'm coming into your spot to spend money. So why I gotta spend money at the door?
Yeah.
And then it's hard at some of these spots, you're gonna charge at the door, but are you lit inside? Because now, when you charge somebody at the door, now you're giving them an expectation. Now your place is predicated on that. Because if you charge them at the door and it wasn't lit, they're like, yo, they feel ripped off.
You walk in, it's half empty.
I'm never going to come back. Now you lost a customer. You know what I'm saying? So I get it in some areas, but if you're in a nice area, you ain't really got no problems from like the locals or whatever like that, don't charge at the door, bro. Let people come in and have a good time, you know.
One thing I wanted to ask too, like, I know COVID is dying down, but is it really? Like, are you guys still feeling the effects of COVID, or is it getting still?
Well, I was just talking to an owner about this. COVID has post-COVID now, or we still in COVID, is dressing down these businesses. And what I say by that is that all these businesses that are not good at this are getting exposed. Because the problem is, before, you can open up a spot, there was so much saturation that you was going to get money anyway. Because you was going to get people like, that spot's too packed, this spot's too packed, I'm just going to go here because it's not so packed.
Right.
So you're getting that walking, the people walking in, people just there just because.
Yeah.
Now, niggas ain't doing that. People ain't doing that. People know where they want to go. They know the vibe they want. They're not trying to just walk around, spend extra money at 2-3 different spots. So now, you got to have a reason why they're coming here.
Okay.
So a lot of these
it's kind of why Dykeman also died down.
Yeah.
Because Dykeman has so many spots on the strip that if you didn't like this spot, you could go to the next one. Or you didn't like this spot, you could go to the next one. That's not happening anymore. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's happening anymore.
I don't even go to Dykeman.
No, Dykeman is dead and is dying, and I think maybe it'll come back. But the big investigation, I think, was to start gentrification, of course, because they gentrifying the fuck out of Dykeman. Yeah. And then the big investigation on the homie from what was the spot that was crazy on the water?
Oh, La Marina?
La Marina. It was a big investigation, drugs, all money, all types of shit. So I don't know if they use that to try to get those guys out of there. But yeah, that was the first effect to like when Dykeman started going down. And then, of course, COVID and everything like that.
Okay.
All right. So obviously, whether New York plays a factor, do you think that'll change when the weather is warm though? Or has that been over years where it's not going to recover at all?
So it's mad funny, right? Because post the main part of COVID, the first part, in this business, automatically business goes down during the summertime. Like that's just normal conventional wisdom because people want to be outside. People want to go to the beach. People want to, they're doing barbecues. They don't really necessarily want to be in a spot. But what happened with COVID, it kind of flipped the script because it was like people were so stuck inside, they actually wanted to go to a spot.
Yeah.
So actually business kind of went up during the summertime. So it's almost like you got to kind of wait and see. I think things will go back to normal, but it's going to be a new normal. It's not going to be exactly what it was before.
I thought people want to be out at those places in the summer.
If they do come, they come in a small portion of the day. Like they come in after they did all the shit they wanted to do during the day. They went to the beach. They did this, they did that, and then if they still got energy, they're gonna be like, all right, let's hit a spot. But now you're talking about a 2-3 hour window to make money instead of a 6 hour window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
So.
What I wanted to ask is, what are some of the misconceptions you guys think you guys like face having, like, you know, you being a DJ, you being a bartender? Like, what are some things people put on you automatically?
Definitely we all whores and we all like
flirty,
fucking, and I mean flirting is part of the job, but it does make it hard to date and hard to whatever because people just assume that you're fucking all these women, you're around all these people, you're doing crazy shit. And don't get me wrong, there are definitely a lot of them that are. Yeah. So they give it a bad name.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't help. But yeah, you're out there. You with all the girls. You see all the girls. The baddest joints, those joints that are posting and this and that. You know, so you suffer from that. So
is it hard to balance? You know, you're in a relationship. Is it hard to balance a relationship and working in the nightlife too? Or do you feel like you already got the balance?
No, I don't have the balance.
Not really? Even all these years later?
No, it's hard. It's hard. The reason why it's so hard is because you have to be away.
Okay.
You know, that's when you DJ till 4 o'clock in the morning. That's cuddle time.
True.
You know, that's cuddle time.
Yeah.
On a Saturday, on a Sunday, on their days off.
Yeah.
You know, Valentine's Day is coming. I gotta work on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of planning outside of it to make time.
Yeah, New Year's is coming. I gotta work on New Year's.
Those are the biggest nights of our
you know what I'm saying? So it's hard. Yeah. It's hard. I mean, for the most part, she understands, and another thing is I don't mind her like coming and enjoying what I do. Right. You know, but there has to be a balance to that too. Yeah. There has to be a balance. It's like you can't come. You have a job.
Yeah. It's definitely tough. Exactly what P said. Like you almost operate on the opposite schedule of normal people. You know, whatever. And then another thing, you can't be like, yo, you can't come. Cause it's like it looks crazy. It sounds crazy, right? You gotta be like almost extra transparent. Yeah. Because everybody gonna have those insecurities or those thoughts in the back of their head, like why can't I come?
Why I can't come to this one? But I was okay.
And the thing is, like when they do come, it's like you have to be mindful of them. So and I'm not saying there's anything we're doing crazy extra, but our business is vibing with people, networking with people, and that can be misconstrued sometimes. Like, oh, you too flirty, you too this, you too that, and it's like.
I was gonna say like it takes a secure woman to deal with somebody because I don't think I could do it.
I don't want to say I don't want to use the word secure or insecure. I just want to say it takes a person who understands the game that we in. Like you know what I'm saying. Like if you don't understand it, then it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Another problem that comes up is when not every night is New Year's Eve ball. Yeah. You know, so not every night is the best night of your life. Yeah. You know, so if you're in a relationship and they want to come and they come and they're like, oh, this is boring. I got a job. Yeah. I gotta stay here. You know,
there's go, but
you gotta figure it out. You can go to the car, you can take a nap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is. Like not every time is not every party is the best party.
Nah, absolutely
you know,
not.
you party I at least do 5-6 parties a week. Wow. You know, sometimes 2 on Saturday, sometimes 2 on Sunday, 1 on Friday. We have a Tuesday party. Yeah. That's already 6 parties. Yeah. So like for sure, like I always have like 6 parties a week. They're not always, and then sometimes I gotta go to this one, and then I gotta go to that one, and then I gotta go to that one. You know, you don't want to hang out at 3 parties, then you can't come. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy.
No, it's not at all.
Is there anything you guys, I'm not gonna say hate, but anything you just like about working in the nightlife?
It's a lot of shit. What you mean?
Get into it. Because everybody looks and it's like, oh my God, you guys get paid to have
so
fun.
Much fun.
Like, this is so fun. Yeah. It's so glamorous.
Dude,
you just get to vibe and you get paid.
We do not like to do that all the time. We're normal people like anybody else. We want to go to bed at a certain time. Like he said, some of these parties are not even lit. So it's like...
Yeah, that's the thing.
And shit, I got to the point, I know DJ sets. Like, I literally know I booked them enough where I know exactly what they're going to play. I'm not enjoying it like you're enjoying his set. I'm sitting there like, all right, this about to come next. All right.
You feel that way with me, man?
Yeah, nah.
You feel?
Well, we've been working a long time, so I kind of know his set up. But he's actually good though. But because a lot of time he get into it, I'm like, yeah, he killing. Like I know when he's killing. Like I know it. Like, but and then me, and I'm not just a promoter. I'm a bartender. I'm everything. The workers' vibes. It rubs off on the crowd. So sometimes I gotta look like I'm lit when I'm really like sitting there, and a lot of my friends, they'll come to support and they just be watching me and they be laughing. They be like, yo, you be like, and then I'm like,
I'm happy.
I wanna go fucking home, bro. But I mean, yeah. So it's a lot of that. It's work, and people. I don't try to explain it. I don't try to like people. Oh, I wish I had your job. I wish. I'm like.
Well, another thing is that this is not the only thing I do. I have my day job.
So we're doing a lot of other stuff too.
What's your day job?
I'm a super.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dope. Wow, it's very different.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm good for you.
So it's tough because sometimes I gotta. Let's say I do a Sunday party.
Yeah.
Monday I gotta be up.
Yeah.
Monday I gotta be in people's apartments fixing this, fixing that, and it's tough.
And then another thing. Yo, my social meter goes to fucking dirt. Like after a weekend, I wake up Monday, Tuesday. I really don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to text. I don't want to do nothing.
Like when I was hitting you up and you were dry.
Yeah, even that hit me up sometimes. It's like, nigga, why you sounding so dry? I'm like, bro, I'm done talking to people. I'm done being excited. I'm done looking like I'm enjoying myself. Like sometimes, I literally sometimes don't answer my phone to a certain time. And if you're in a relationship, it's like, yo, what's up with you? You're not hitting me up. You're not. I'm like, yo, dog, come on, man.
Yeah.
Question. I don't want to get in your pockets or anything. You said you have a day job. Is working in the nightlife? Are you able to sustain your like a regular normal life, like paying bills, rent, and everything with just that?
Well,
you need to have secondary.
I guess I would answer that better because right now I transition to within my transition, I'm only really doing a nightlife right now. Before I was working in a hospital doing insurance and things like that, but I just didn't want to do it no more. But you can do it. You can definitely take care of your stuff, but it's just one of those things like he says, not every party's lit, not every party's good. So now you're basing your bills or things on you don't know. Like you can make a lot of money, and then this week you can make less, like way less money. So it is definitely a gamble. But anybody who's in the nightlife, most people have a job. So the nightlife is gravy. It's the on top. It's the and especially most of it is untaxed. Most of it is fast money right in your hand. Everybody, normal people I wait for 2 weeks to get my check. I get paid that night. I got that money in my pocket.
Yeah, but also another thing is that you make money in the nightlife, but you also have to spend it.
That's a fact.
You also have to spend it. So it's a little more comfortable for me because I have my day job. So my day job it's what pays the bills. So my nightlife, and I'm not saying I make a shit ton of money, but my nightlife, that's spending money. Yeah. But you also have to spend it in the nightlife.
That's a fact. Because it's like, and I tell people as a promoter, it's like, I got a lot of support, a lot of people I know. I can't ask these people to come out for me all the time, spend their hard-earned money. And then when they have an event and they have something, I can't go then. And then when I go, I got to spend some bread. I got to show love. Yeah. So it's like, I've definitely been like accused. Sometimes I don't even post and I be out. But I don't post because like people be like, oh, you out every night? I'm like, dog, I almost have to be sometimes. Because it's like, I work this day, these people come out. And now these few days off and they know, they're like, yo, Gadi, come through. And I'm like, damn, I got to go show love.
And it's also networking.
It's networking too.
Yep. You could be the best DJ in the world. And let me not say that. Because the best DJs in the world, they get booked, right? But if you're like a up and coming DJ, you need to come out.
Yeah.
If you don't come out, if they don't see your face, why would they book you?
Yeah.
There's so much competition in the DJ world. So much competition.
OD.
And everybody thinks they're a DJ.
But that's everybody in the nightlife though, because it's like, yo, you go out, whether you're a bottle girl or waitress or whatever, you go out and you meet people and they're like, oh, I fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Yo, I work here on this day and this day. Now you have new customers.
Yeah, and so they might even make you spin for them real quick just to see what you got, and that's your weight. Then they book you the next time.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to go out, support. They have to see your face. You just have to do it.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Where, all right, there's a new party going on. Let me go over there. All right, there's a brunch. I'm not working today. Let me go get some brunch. Oh, I'm gonna pop a bottle. All of a sudden, I see the promoters. Yo, what's up, Pesao? How you doing? Oh, yo, when you free?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in this week, and it happens so often.
Wow.
So, but you have to. I'm $400 in.
Yeah. It's an investment.
I'm $400 in. So it's like.
So you're your own marketer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts, and they even like from my side is like even when you want to go make some connections with an owner or something. Yo, it looks so much better when you walk in with a crowd, you spend some money, and then you talk to them.
Yeah.
Instead of you looking like, yo, you just came to talk to them.
Right.
And they're like, oh, this person's he gets it. Mm-hmm. And you got to go and see what's hot. What are they doing that we're not doing?
Yeah.
What's about this party that we don't got that maybe we need to implement into our shit,
Yeah.
So,
is this what you guys always saw yourself doing? Or maybe not. Like, what did you want to do when you were younger?
Hell no. I never see myself. Like I was telling you, I was doing this shit for fun. Mm-hmm. I'm just really good at it.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense because it was like, dog, I just kept going out spending that bread. Yeah. Like, why not make money doing this? Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say I love it. I do enjoy it. You know what? I am definitely addicted to seeing people having a good time.
Okay.
I love that. I think like it does something to me just watching a crowd. It's a great party.
Imagine when you're the one that's making them.
Yeah.
As a DJ, you're that's like, to answer your question. No, I didn't see myself doing this. I never even knew what a DJ was growing up. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Funk Master Flex on the radio and whatever, but I didn't know that he was labeled a DJ. I didn't know that growing up, obviously. But then I started going to parties, and I used to sit there and watch the DJ. Oh, okay, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Where everybody else is just dancing and having a drink, and you're over here like studying and observing.
Exactly. Yeah. And I still do that to this day.
Yeah, of course.
Like to this day, I still do it. Like there's so many dope DJs out there. So many dope DJs. Like one of the people that I like to listen to a lot is DJ Camilo.
Oh, he's great.
DJ Camilo.
He's great.
Camilo.
Yeah, he's great.
That's like one of my idols. Him and
in my high school after party.
Did he? Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, no, Camilo's an animal. Yeah. And on the Spanish side, Alex Sensation. Yeah.
Definitely.
Both, and then like I've actually met both of them. So just meeting them and like seeing how humble they are. Yeah. Like I like that's the type of person. That's the type of DJ I want to be. A DJ that's good. He knows he's good.
He's not an asshole about
but he's approachable.
Right.
Being approachable, that's like the best thing. I mean, and that's what I like to welcome people,
of course.
Very welcoming.
And then I see a lot of DJs that get invited to like exclusive parties, like especially with artists and things like that, like listening parties, because the artists know these are the people that are going to be playing my shit, which can increase my sales, can get my music out further. Yeah. So you get to meet a lot of dope people. You get into some situations, networking, that you're like, wow, I never thought I would be here or whatever, or see this person.
So one of the things we always talk about on the podcast is purpose, right? Like, what's your purpose? And a lot of people link their purpose to their career, but sometimes it could even be like your purpose is not really linked to your career. It's the underlying thing. Like a doctor may link his purpose to being a doctor, but it's because he likes to help people or heal people. So what would you say would be like the underlying purpose? Like just making people enjoy themselves?
Oh, dude, like I just said, I love watching people enjoy this. I'll be partying until the day I die. Like it's a beautiful thing. Like it's just a beautiful thing. Like obviously I would like, as I get older, to do it less and less. Yeah. But just seeing, I think it's just, people come to parties. They want to leave their stress at home, leave the bullshit, leave the stuff they're going on. They just want to let loose, and that's just a moment where you really get to see like people just having a good time, expression, and you having a drink is so much easier for you while you're inebriated or whatever saucy to have a conversation with a person you probably never would have fucking like talked to while you were sober or in your regular everyday life. Like you get to meet different people, you get to vibe with different people, shit like that. So I enjoy that, and I will always be doing that. I think my family, we just a bunch of like hosts. We enjoy it, and the funny thing is the host usually doesn't have as much fun. Like it's work, but like just that end product where people are just having a good time. That's the gift, and that's the pleasure gift for me.
Yeah. Would you say the same for you as a DJ too?
Well, with me, right now I'm DJing, but like I said, I have my day job.
Yeah.
I don't know what my career is gonna be. I'm doing this, and I hope that I can continue doing it because right now I'm in my 30s. I'm 32 years old.
Yeah.
I'm still young, obviously.
Of course.
Right, but you look at these DJs that are in their 50s, 60s, still working. And obviously, I don't think I'm going to be DJing into my 50s, into my 60s. But if I can make something off of DJing, like if I can make enough money from DJing to invest in a business or invest in some real estate or invest in something. I mean, this DJing is a plus.
Yeah.
DJing is a plus, but I cannot sit here and tell myself you're going to be the best DJ in New York. You're gonna get booked for the rest of your life. Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah.
We don't, especially with COVID, like everything that's going on, I can't do that. Do I enjoy it? Do I wish I can? Yes, because like you said, like music is life. To me, music is everything. Like music is a mood.
Yeah.
There's a different type of music for every single type of mood. And people remember you for the mood you made them have that night.
Yeah.
So it feels amazing. Yeah. Oh man, you brought it back. That feels good.
Yeah.
But do I think I'm gonna be a DJ for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck no.
But if it brings in enough income where I can invest into something,
and that's really what it's about, especially in you can fall into the vicious cycle, like you were saying. You gotta invest, you gotta spend that money, but like if you can really be disciplined enough to really like save that bread and invest it into something like that, I hopefully I want to own my own spot one day. I want to you just never know where it can take you. Opportunities it can get you to. So but
it is hard because like I said, like he just mentioned, now you have to invest the money you make in the nightlife into the nightlife.
Yeah.
It's the way it revolves. How do you think these businesses make money? How do you think they have enough money to pay a DJ?
Of course.
So I can't just say, I'm going to keep all this money. I'm just going to stack up. You can't.
Yeah.
But you need to be able to kind of, I'm not the best at it. I'm.
Yeah, but you're conscious of it, at least.
Yeah.
And some people don't even have that.
No, you have to be.
You have to be.
Yeah, you can fall into a vicious cycle of too much drinking, too much partying, too much, and it can destroy you. It really can with your regular life, your relationships, everything like that.
So you need to have boundaries.
You got to have boundaries and balance.
How cutthroat is the nightlife? Like, do you have DJs like calling up spots like, "Yo, don't go there because
does that happen?
Or don't let Gadi promote your fucking venue." Like, does that exist in the world?
Well, in this world, unless a nigga's really fucking with your vibe, like an owner or something, and they're gonna book you, it's always word of mouth. So it's like, when they meet you, they're gonna ask them, because it's such a small world, they're gonna ask somebody about you. They just going. I get that all the time. People come to me all the time about other promoters, about everything. Like, how's this? How's their party? How's this? So if you're not out there doing what you got to do or doing it the right way, people are definitely gonna be like, nah, not him. Don't book him. He got a dirty crowd.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to answer that question because I just can't answer that question because I feel so much love every time I go out.
Okay.
It's never anything like, here's Pesao. It's Pesao.
That's because you're doing it the right way though. That's the point.
We got Pesao tonight. no, I got people calling me like, yo, we need you to play.
Yeah.
Come through, play.
And I think it's about life in general, like pay it forward. Mm-hmm. Like, I get other promoters a deal at a spot I ain't about. I'm like, but I may have a relationship that you don't have, but I know you can be successful there. And when you pay it forward, it comes back to you.
Mm-hmm. And I would never be the one, don't book him.
Yeah, that's hard for me to do too. I don't know if those words can ever come out my mouth.
Yeah.
I just kind of say what I gotta say and put that decision into your hands. But it's kind of like that.
You never know how people get. They want all the money.
Yeah. Greed's everywhere. So you know how that goes. But pay it forward, man. You promote some parties and you get another person that just fucks with you in the nightlife, and they'll come bring 20 people. They'll come spend mad bread, and you did good because of that person. So I try to keep it honest like that. Keep it kind of cool.
Yeah, wow. So switching gears a little bit, I wanted to ask. This is more so, I guess, for Gadi, but do you find that girls that you've spoken to, they're always understanding or cool with your job in the beginning?
Oh, hell no.
Not even in the beginning. Because, sometimes be like, oh, yeah, I'm cool with it. I get it. And
it's
then
either
after a while,
they up blunt about it, like, nah, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Or you get it later with the accusations or the insecurity kind of talks, like, assumptions and things like that. So
how do you handle that?
At the end of the day, if you met me this way, it's on you. Like I hate to sound like that, but you knew who I was, and when you met me, you might have met me in this life. Mm-hmm. If you want to judge me based on that, that's on you. But you know who I was, and I wasn't trying to hide it. It kind of sucks. Like I meet a lot of people in this life, and especially with women that I want to deal with. I wish I didn't. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like, damn, I wish I met you at like fucking coffee shop or like whatever. I wish you ain't see me in here. Mm-hmm. And it's tough. It is what it is, man. Like at the end of the day, I try to focus on my goals and the things I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. Whoever's gonna fuck with me is gonna fuck with me. Whoever's not, it's just not gonna fuck with me.
Have you experienced that? I mean, even in your relationship, like there's still moments where you have to kind of give that reassurance or security, or is it kind of like over at this point?
Well, I mean, sorry, I'm getting my beer. So, like what Gadi said, it's kind of hard for me to say that because I've been with Samantha we're going to be 10 years.
Wow, congrats.
Right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
I like to get it watery.
It's been 10 years, but I've been DJing for 10 years. Okay. Like I started DJing when me and her got together. Okay. So like right after. Yeah. So it's not like she met me in this life. Right. So it is it is hard. It was harder. Yeah. And it's harder now because we're getting older. Yeah. And we have responsibilities. And, back in the day, she's a little bit younger than me. Yeah. She loved it.
Of course. You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. I used to be 21. She was 18 years old. I used to get her into all the clubs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She used to love it. Mm-hmm. She was the only, not the only underage, but allegedly.
She had the cool DJ boyfriend. Like,
it was like, yeah. Oh, I got my girl. She's, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Get her in. Mm-hmm. So she loved it. Yeah. But now it's like, let's watch some Netflix.
Like, let's just chill.
And another thing, like people who's in a nightlife like us, we know how to move in the nightlife. Yeah. So it's like, say you with a girl, she got her friends. We know how to move to make you have a great time. We walk in, we know what we want to do. We know the section we need to be in. Mm-hmm. Bring the bottle, bring what we got to do. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes we know the fucking owner, so we'll get a discount or some shit like that. Like, so don't think all these niggas is wilding, but we know, like, we understand how to set up in the nightlife to be comfortable, to have the best time. Right. And that's a benefit to somebody who's dating somebody like that. Yeah. I'm sure there's cons. Of course. But those are like sometimes the pros. Like you get a lot of people who come, guys, or they don't know how to do it. Yeah. Like coming in, they may teeter at the bar, they may whatever like that. Yeah. They may what you want, they may be bro, you here, just do it, bro. Just do it the right way. And it's always cheaper when you do it the right way. Yeah. What's crazy is like people, they think they like trying to save money by like, I'm gonna get a few drinks. But now it got lit. Now you want a bunch of drinks. Now you gotta wait at the bar every time. Yeah. Now you gotta whatever.
Like, just get the bottle.
Just get the bottle. I had to tell my boys, like, because I've been doing this for a long time. So like when we was young, we wasn't making. I had a job young, but like we wasn't making as much money or whatever. But like they was like, yo, Gadi, you so bougie. Like you go in, you get a bottle, you do this, you do that. Like you spend my bread. I'm like, brother, we're men. You're gonna go to that bar. About every man probably drinks easily at least $100.
Yeah.
At the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go to that bar about 3-4 times. You're gonna tip every time. You're gonna whatever. You're gonna maybe see a young lady that you want to talk to. Now you gotta get the bartender again. You gotta buy another drink. You gotta buy a separate drink. Mm-hmm. Brother, buy the bottle, whatever you think it costs. You have a seat. You're comfortable. You have an area. Mm-hmm. Yo, you can pour. If you want the drink, if you want a shot, you can pour your own shot. If you want the drink to be weak, you can pour your own weak drink. Mm-hmm. If you want the drink to be strong, you can pour your own strong drink. And if you want to talk to somebody, you'll have a seat. Let me pour your drink. Exactly. Hey, you can start your conversation instead of doing this whole, yo, can I get the lady?
Because women are going to go where the bottoms
are. Yo, listen, like women know how to, like, women know how to fucking check a nigga so fast. You look at what watch you got on. Let me see your shoes you got on. Let me see how you moving in here. Yeah. She already got you read, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I tell, and now we're older, they all understand. I'm like, bro, that's what people, the ratio is about 3-4 to a bottle. That's a good ratio. Mm-hmm. Bro, come on, everybody give me $50. Like, dog, we chilling. Yeah, and if you ain't want to drink no more, we good. We lit now. We can walk out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wanted to ask too, you're about to be married.
Ooh.
Big deal. Because not a lot of people getting married right now.
I'm in there.
So I wanted to know, like, when did you decide, like, Samantha was the one? Because you could be with somebody for 10 years and still not feel it. You know what I mean? And a lot of relationships are like that. So, like, when did you know, all right, it's time?
It's a work in progress. It's a lot of work, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, being in a relationship is not easy. Mm-mm. It's a lot of trials and tribulations. We went through a very hard time in the beginning with her mom, and a lot of shit happened. Yeah. This is for another day. Yeah. But she's committed. She's committed. She loves me. Yeah. She loves me a lot, and she's always been there for me. Yeah. So that I mean, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
I asked my boy the other day, a couple months ago. I definitely won't say his name tonight. His girl is beautiful, great job, head on her shoulder, everything like that. But he's like a good-looking dude. Yeah, like women throw themselves at him. He has a good job, well put together guy. And I was just like, yo, like real talk, just me and you, like, why are you with her? Like, why are you really, like, don't give me all the bullshit. Like,
yeah.
And he was like, she's loyal and she makes my life simple. Mm. And I totally get it. And I think for a man, it's like, that's really what it's about. Like, you got the loyalty and like, she really makes your life easier.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. There's going to always be somebody more beautiful. There's always going to be somebody more this, more that. But like, when you got that's something hard to come by. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always headaches.
There's always gonna be headaches. There's always mild headache.
Migraines too, man.
The next thing I wanted to ask is, when you are dating somebody, and it gets serious, what are some ways that you show your partner that you love them? Like, are you guys into grand gestures, or is it more about the little things? Like, how do you say I love you without actually saying I love you?
You talking like from a guy's
perspective, yeah. And I guess how you receive it too. Ooh, yeah, we could do both.
I tell my homegirls, I have a lot of homegirls, unfortunately. I tell them, when a man shows he really fucks with you, it's not money, it's not anything he can do for you, it's not all that, it's his time.
Okay.
When a man makes time for you, especially a man with a busy schedule, and he's making time for you. He's investing time with you where he probably could be making money or doing God, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. So when a man investing his time into you, whatever that time could be watching, whatever, could be going out, whatever. When a guy makes time for you, that's our gesture. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn, we would talk to each other. We like, fuck, I gotta take shorty. I gotta yell, sorry guys, I can't. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. And sure, we may shrug it off like, we gotta do it, we obligated, or it's like it's work, but it's not. You're doing it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
You want to do it. You're not going to do something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it's about.
How about you?
For me, it's you could say you love somebody 1,000 times, but for me is how do you treat the people that I love? How do I treat the people that you love?
That's big.
You know, because if you love somebody and they love other people, you need to understand how, how much they love those people and love those people the same.
Yeah.
Or at least try.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know, it's like family. Family is, I'm real big on family.
Yeah.
Like, I'm real big on family. Yeah. So, like, if you love me, you have to love my family.
Yeah.
No matter what I tell you about my family.
And as a man, like, you be dealing with chicks, you be like, I can't stand her little brother. Like, that nigga is a fucking goof. But it's like, yo, you look out for him because you know.
You have to.
That's somebody I love who loves him.
Yeah.
I have to. My brother-in-law probably couldn't stand my ass. Probably still can't.
Yeah.
But like, yo, he fucks with me like off the strength of my sister, and that's when I knew. Like as a man, that's when I know. This nigga really fucks with my sister.
Yeah.
Like he got my back through like whatever. I called him for anything. He's like, yo, I got you.
It's like, for example, last week, Samantha's mom caught a flat tire in the middle of a snowstorm. The middle of the snowstorm, she caught a flat tire. I
would have been like, you sucking mad dick when I get home.
She works 4 a.m. shift.
Oh,
but
shit.
No, but it's crazy because I guess she waited till I was up to call me. So she must have called me like at 9 o'clock. So she was stranded for like a whole shift. It was the middle of the snowstorm. I didn't want to fucking go fucking change her tire in the snow. But I did it for Samantha.
Of course.
Because why would I leave her mom? She loves her mom. Yeah. You know, so that's one of the things where I'm just like, you know, like, I don't have to say I love you. It's the things that I do.
We should say it more, but yeah.
It's the things I do. Like if I didn't love you, why would I do that for your mom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True. Like, and it was a fucking, I could have fucking been stranded myself.
Yeah.
It was a fucking snowstorm.
Yeah.
Oh, can we curse?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you not heard me talk?
Mr. Horny over here. You know, it's like I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and she can't be mad at me for not doing that. But I got her from bed. I put on my boots.
Yeah.
I took my tools and I went and I helped her out. But I didn't do it for her. I did it for Samantha.
Yo, a nigga that can like fix shit and do shit like that shit get y'all horny, yo.
Because if you can't do that, what are you good for? What are you good for?
Some niggas ain't like that though.
Nah, fuck that. Well, you better have the money to hire somebody. Figure it the fuck out. Because come on.
Task rabbit.
Damn, what I got you for if you can't even do that? You can't change a tire? Like,
that nigga come home sweaty, you see him put some shit together, you like,
oh yeah.
I'm about to suck the fucking salt off this nigga's nuts.
I fucking hate you, yo.
It's a fact, yo. Fuck that. Nah, like, and that's another topic. Like, men doing men shit and women doing women shit. That just get people horny. Like that. Yo, you see Shorty like, yo, she fix you a meal, she calm you sick. You like, I want to blow your back. You know what I'm saying? When I get over this cough.
Oh my God. So Valentine's Day is coming up. First of all, how y'all feel about the holiday?
I hate it.
Hallmark.
Every guy hates fucking Valentine's Day. I never met a guy who liked it.
Cause y'all don't.
Well, that's what. Yeah. So that was gonna be my question. Like, who do you think who should be responsible for planning Valentine's Day? Is it always the man? Or are we moving more towards the woman? Or what do you think?
You see, the thing about planning is that it has to be the man because it shows care, right? Okay. Like, and it's like what I told you about time, right? Like, it's like, yo, if I told you to plan the whole shit out and I just take care of the bill, how much did I give a fuck about?
Not at all.
Exactly. So within the planning shows, yo, you took some thought to find the spot that was nice to blase. It's work for us, and honestly, it's like, I just hate society telling us we have to do things to show something.
Exactly.
Like, that's what I hate.
Okay.
But guess what? Her friend or her whatever is gonna come back to her like, yo, look what this nigga did for me, and then she's sitting there like, This fucking bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you almost have to.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like son.
Yeah.
Like we can go out to eat anytime.
Right.
I mean, like,
exactly. I hate Valentine's Day. It's oversaturated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's busy. You
can't
barely
do
get
anything. You can't get a reservation. Everything is priced up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my idea of a good Valentine's Day is going to the supermarket, buying a couple steaks, you know, fucking making some mashed potatoes, some fucking broccoli, getting some wine, and we chill in the crib.
Yeah.
That's my idea of a good Valentine's Day.
And maybe I'll eat some pussy without getting my dick sucked tonight. Yo, dog. I be telling my niggas, I said the whole point of a relationship for a man putting in all that work, putting in all that time and effort, is that moment where you can get your dick sucked.
You say
and
that
go
shit
to
all
and
the
go
time.
to sleep.
All
Not have to
the
put in no
time.
work. Just be like, yo, babe, I got you. And for her to be okay with it, that's what I did all this for.
Man.
No, I was gonna say, even though the guy should plan, you better know what the girl likes.
Oh, it's a test. It's a test, right?
To her and take her hints.
Yeah.
Don't just come out of nowhere because you love this steakhouse.
Yeah.
She don't like steak.
Yo, it's an audit from women. Yeah. It's like literally like,
sure
was this nigga listening and watching my shit all year long? No.
You better pay attention. Pragmatic cues.
But another thing about Valentine's Day, the reason why I hate it so much is because I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah, tell us more.
That's why you're working on Valentine's Day.
It's like Gadi said, it's like society's telling you have to do something nice on this day.
Yeah.
But it's like, you don't have to do it on Valentine's Day.
You do it any day.
You could do it any day.
You should be doing it
You
other
should
days.
be doing other
It's
days.
like, for instance, when...
It's like going to church on Easter.
Exactly. You don't go to church all year, but you want to go to church on Easter.
Right.
But like, when I proposed, I went all out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like Valentine's Day. It's like, why do I have to go all out on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Like, I went all out already.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably going to go all out on our anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, Valentine's Day is just stupid.
So what's the shit that niggas get? Nah. A birthday, maybe?
I don't think I've ever planned a Valentine's Day for any guy.
I'm saying, but like, my point is that society has all these days where we have to do
Y'all
this.
not supposed to get shit on Valentine's Day, technically.
But what's the days during the year we're supposed to get? The day where you
I feel
planned
like
out
y'all
everything?
don't really get much.
Exactly. What the fuck?
The worst shit is dudes on Father's Day got to cook their own meal.
Yeah.
They get the grill.
Y'all on the grill.
All the food. They don't even get a free meal.
Well, the funny thing I keep, and the sad part is, first of all, women are horrible gift givers. Like, you guys suck. Like,
but what do y'all want? Like, what do men really want?
Watch a nigga, see what the nigga is into. We know men don't talk about shit, so like we're not gonna be like, yo, babe, I want this. Like, no.
I mean, it's kind of hard because like when she asks me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know.
Y'all never know. Y'all never know what y'all want.
I don't want nothing.
Turntables.
Is that what you appreciate?
But right, so that's my point. You're supposed to pay attention. Be like, yo, damn, I know what he's.
That's the thing that you don't want to ask for that.
Yeah, you know, as a man, it's like you don't want to.
Why not? Women ask for shit all the time.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
That's the way society has set this shit up.
If you buy it for me, I'll be fucking ecstatic.
Yeah,
but I don't want to ask for it.
Yeah, that's
so
a fact.
Annoying.
I don't
Why? What's wrong with that though?
But y'all want us to listen and know what y'all fucking want too, so it's the same shit.
But women are better at asking for what they want than men.
Because they're used to it.
And then y'all already don't communicate with us. You already communicate with us on such a low level that now we have to guess what you want.
But why you not paying attention to me? See? She want other... You see?
Damn.
Say crazy.
It's like I'm not a sneakerhead, but I like sneakers.
Yeah.
But getting good sneakers is a process. You can't just go to Foot Locker and get a good pair of sneakers anymore. You can't.
You cannot do that.
So like if you go to Foot Locker and you're like, I was gonna say Home Depot. I'm so fucking used to going to Home Depot. If you go to Foot Locker and you get me sneakers, I'm probably not gonna like it.
And then we gotta sit there when we open it, like, and then we gotta sit there when we open it, like,
you got me sneakers.
Thank you, babe.
You know, because to get the sneakers, you gotta go on the sneaker app. You gotta win this fucking. If not, you gotta go on StockX.
So is it not the thought that counts?
But y'all don't do that for us when we fuck up the date. It was a thought I got. This nigga's a bum. Shit, I'm just saying.
You tried. Yeah, man. But at this point, does Samantha still even expect anything for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I don't know. When she gives me the cold shoulder at night,
you'll know. That's when you'll know. Oh my god!
When you try to roll when you try to pull one of these, and she's like, "I'm going to sleep, nigga."
Yeah. Oh my god! So speaking of that, actually, you just helped me segue. Do you guys like more? I don't like the word submissive, so I'm gonna say what? Like, do you want a girl to be more reserved or aggressive when approaching you or dealing with a woman? Would you rather more like an aggressive
just
woman?
In general?
Yeah, in general.
Well, by nature, we like to chase, right? That's just a man thing. Like, part of the chase is part of it. But I don't know. I think today is so different with the Me Too, with consent, with things like that. You guys, you put men in a place where it's like, yo, we got to be sure.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm not asking you to bag me, but you got to give me hints for the okay to bag you. Okay. So like for me, say if I'm in the club, whatever, I look at Shorty like 3 times. Mm-hmm. I got to catch eye contact about 2-3 times. And then and I know like, all right.
Now you know.
We know, you want me to come talk, or you're going to be okay with me coming and talk to you. Instead of just being like, whatever. And I honestly, I don't even bag women on the street. Like, I don't know. I have this funny thing in my head. Like, I think I'm a decent looking guy. I think I'm handsome. But like, if I can really bag you up the street, how many niggas can really bag you up the street? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how many niggas look good? Like, niggas is out here, right? So I have a weird thing about that. In the party scene, that's different because it's more of a social setting. Mm-hmm. It's meant to be social. Yeah. So that's perfectly fine. But like, just like bagging on the street and shit, like, I'm not really with that. But yeah, I kind of wait for like almost the consent to like, all right. Okay. What's up? Yeah. And I like to play dumb too. I like to play dumb. Like, I love when like, yo, I know you like me, but you ain't really giving me a lot, so I'm gonna play stupid. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let you get out your box a little bit to let me know. Okay. So I'm kind of like that.
Yeah. See, with me, even obviously when I was single, right?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Put that out there.
I was always the guy who was a friend. Okay. And then something happened. Okay. So like he said, you can't really like guess, like, I'm gonna go talk to her, because you know if you get that, it feels like shit. Of course.
Yeah. And then it changes everything, right? Like, it's like, damn, it's weird now.
Yeah, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Awkward.
But even when you ask a girl to dance, she's like, nah, I don't want to dance.
That's a fact.
You know, that shit sucks. Yeah. You know, so you kind of want like the eye contact, the smiling, I'll send a drink to your ugly friends first. You know?
Yo, homies, fellas, talk to the ugly joints, yo.
You gotta talk to
the fat, ugly joints. Get in there. Don't even pay the one you want no mind. Like, just be like, hey, what's up?
You gotta. That's the thing, right?
That's a thing, baby. That's a thing.
You gotta talk to the ugly friends
first.
That's
a fact, bro. I love the ugly friends.
Wait, but why? Why the ugly friends first?
Because they're the cock blockers. You make them feel good.
That's a fact.
They're not gonna pull their cute girl away.
Ugly girls be the cock blockers?
And then you're not thirsty at that point, right? Like, it's like, because the problem, and for any decent guy, we understand that women are over sexualized. So the bad one, the one you want, is probably getting hit on all day, every day. She's tired of that shit, bro. So she like if you give her a different angle where she's like, all right, like, that's dope.
It sparks her curiosity a little bit. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Just make a joke and talking to the ugly one.
Oh, I like to cut ass to the one I want. I'm still sandbox with it.
That relationship, then you just slowly transition to the cute one.
Yeah.
You gotta dance with the ugly girl first.
That's a fact.
Oh my god.
And your big ass over here, girl.
You gotta
see. I wasn't even gonna say big. I'm just saying. I wasn't gonna go to the big route, but she usually is.
Yeah,
she's the fullback. She's the lead blocker.
Yo, y'all retarded. What?
I'm trying to get to the quarterback. The offensive line is blocking.
I love this.
But I'm Aaron Donald in this motherfucker. So.
And it goes back to investing. You gotta buy all of them drinks.
Oh, that's a fact. That's another thing, bro. Can we talk about that, yo? I just want her. Why I gotta buy all these shit shots, man?
You gotta buy all of them drinks.
I'm 60 in every time I want to get this girl a drink.
That's why you buy the bottle.
There you go.
And you give the uglies the halfie.
Yo, y'all retarded.
Yo, light on the porn. Yo, it's a lot of juice in here. Don't worry about it.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Oh my God. So what are some non-sexual things that make a woman attractive to you?
Well, I think I kind of talk about this, right? Like, I judge people on their character.
Yeah.
I talked about that, but let me think something past that. Go ahead, Pete. Let me think about that.
Family. How they treat their family.
This is what I was saying.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Like, it just, that's how she treats her family. That's how she's going to treat mine. Yeah. And me, I have a son.
Yeah, you do have a son.
So my son is 13 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
My son is going to be 13 years old in April. So, it's just, how you interact with kids. That's big. That's big. Like, she loves kids.
Okay.
Just past the character point, because I think I said that already. I like to watch the way a woman dress. That's a turn on. She really knows what she's doing. And I'm not just talking about, you just bought a bunch of expensive shit and put it on. How'd you lay her up? How'd you whatever. And I have this weird thing about how I can gauge how a woman is in bed. Like, personality, yo. If shorty is funny, she can fuck. Yo, if a shorty is funny, she can fuck, bro.
That's a thing?
And she quick witty, she's dope.
Why? Because
she can fuck
like that is more open. So in bed, she's not going to be reserved.
Exactly.
Okay.
So she's already just open.
First of all, I already think there's an amount of intelligence that comes with being funny.
Oh yeah, you gotta be clever.
You gotta be clever. You have to be like, you gotta understand psychology. You gotta understand, and you gotta be quick with it, right?
Yeah.
So a person that already thinks like that, I'm sure they taking this thinking into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let me figure out this nigga. Let me see how to get this nigga's toes to curl and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
There's always an awkward moment in sex where
of course.
both like kind of just like have like an awkward pause and look at each other sometimes. And it's just like,
me and that had this. Me and that had this conversation. She said she get niggas 1.5 times.
Yeah, to impress me. Like, no, it's true. The first time
you gotta give a good 3 if you like
3.
Come on. The first time is awkward.
The first time is awkward.
So he supposed to wild out the second time.
Yeah, you gotta make up for that awkward shit. The fuck? Yeah, no. 3. That's 3 too many. That's too many. It's 3 too many. You disappointed me the first 2 times.
That's a lot of
what the fuck is the
pressure,
third
yo.
time for?
I was talking to the homies last night. I was like, yo, because niggas be doing this honey shit.
Yeah, explain that for the women because I didn't know until today.
That's good. That means the niggas is holding it down. I'm sorry, fellas, I'm snitching.
Nah, go ahead.
The honey.
I have a lot of female viewers.
The honey is, they taking this shit. It's like, it's a sex thing. It's like Viagra or anything. It makes you last longer or makes you more in your bag, whatever. And I think that's a big hurdle for most men on the first time, especially with a bad chick. Like, you want to perform, but you anxious.
Okay.
And you nervous.
Okay.
And those factors can fall into your sex game type shit.
Definitely.
Right? But I was telling the homies because they be talking the honey shit, and I'm like, bro, give out some whack dick sometime, bro. Like, yo, dog, if I blew if I tore your shit up more than once, I can afford a bad game or two.
But the first times are critical. Like
in the beginning, but I'm like, bro, stop taking so much honey. Like, yo, give us some whack dick because you gotta get that.
I've never taken honey.
You can't have her thinking she gonna get her shit blown every fucking time. Like, bro, that's a high fucking meter. That's a pedestal. Yo, bring it down.
You gotta live up to that shit.
Yeah, no. You gonna get some C- tonight.
It's a lot. Nah, I feel that.
And you can't talk shit because I told you, I had you shaking last week, so.
I'm allowed to have an off day.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have a couple off days, dog.
Before those sex drugs, back in the day, before I had sex, I used to jack off.
Yeah, that was the nigga shit.
Yeah, jack off, get one out.
Yeah, you get your first because
nobody wants to do that no more.
No. The problem is once you get older, the first one's the best one.
You done.
You want to go to sleep.
What is the best one? Yo, I'm on my second, third night. I'm not even feeling nothing. I'm just there like in the motion, bro. Like I'm not enjoying this. Fuck that. I'm not in 5 minutes. That's my enjoyment. Just hope I can get it back up, dog. Fuck that.
Not before sex, then not after sex.
Yeah, the young shit was get the first one off because that's the quickest one, and then the second one you're getting the second nut and you don't know it. But I'm going longer because I'm already kind of desensitized because I already jerked off and shit, so I can perform better or whatever.
Did you have anything you wanted to ask?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Smart man.
Nah, you getting that first one, baby. Whatever happens. It's a gamble. FanDuel, baby. nigga might not hit the quota tonight. Yo, one time I was fucking and I think I definitely had like, that was back then when we had the you remember we used to have the clock with the whole time right there on the side of your bed, like that was your alarm, right?
Yeah.
So like I smashed it up, like I'm killing this shit, bro. I look at the clock.
Nothing, no time went by.
It's like 5 minutes. This shit felt like forever, yo. What you talking about? Now nigga gotta start breathing. Nigga gotta go eat some more pussy. Yo. If a nigga's in it and he comes out and eats some pussy, he trying to get his nut back down. He's trying to get that.
I figured that.
I be holding this shit up to my stomach like, yo, go down.
Trying to get that energy meter back up.
Go down, my boy.
Yo. All right. Last topic. This was a meme from Instagram. Some girl had posted this. She said, if my boyfriend cheats on me, I need to understand that I lacked something that made him cheat. So instead of leaving him for another guy, I'm going to find out the error in myself. Apologize to him and be a better woman.
She's going a little too hard, but her thinking is right. Really? She's doing a little too much.
Okay.
No, but we talked about this last pod. Like, even if a nigga, in every situation, there's something you played into what happened. Mm-hmm. You may not be the majority of the issue, but you may be, he could be 80% the asshole who fucked everything up, but there was a 20% that was you. And if you keep thinking that you're perfect, you're not going to better yourself so that you go to your next situation. You know how to, you may fall into the same situation. Yeah. So that's a part of that. Mm-hmm. But all that, if a nigga cheat, you apologize and you say sorry. She's crazy. Like, fuck that nigga.
That's a little out there.
Fuck that nigga.
But I mean, I listened to the last podcast and I heard Gadi say that a lot of this shit is instinctual. You know, like,
it is.
Like maybe it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just in the moment.
Yeah. Something
happened, something came up. You know, it's instinctual. Like human instinct is like animal instinct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, animals aren't faithful to their...
No. They have no concept of that.
Exactly.
We put that shit out there as humans. That's just us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like...
And other cultures don't even have the concept of that. This is American culture where monogamy, married to one person. There's other cultures, you're married to... mad women, you got multiple wives, you got all that type of shit. So this is it's not even just human, it's almost like our society, our small society thing that we're saying you have to be monogamous to one person. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying we're fighting against that.
Yeah, exactly. We're fighting our own demons.
Right.
You know, we have to, we go out there, like, especially like being a DJ, being in the nightlife. Yeah. I'm not fucking Drake or anything like that. But I have girls that throw it at me.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Allegedly,
Sam.
Allegedly. But
entertainment purposes.
it's your job. It's your job as a man who's in a committed relationship to kind of not avoid it, because there's no way to avoid it. You know, your mind is running. You know, you see another girl, like, you know, people watch fucking porn.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you watch porn.
That's natural. In a relationship, single, you're gonna look at other people and be attracted. It happens.
Yeah, you see it. You know, especially in the nightlife, people go out to attract other people,
bro. And I tell people in this nightlife thing, we are selling sex. And I tell a good promoter, a good person in the nightlife, if sex is the line, you stand on the line, you don't cross it. Because when you cross it, you don't have a customer anymore. You have a situation. You don't have a client anymore.
Yeah.
We are selling sex. So if you're the person that the line is sex and you stand all the way back here because you're trying to be Mr. Good Guy or Mr. I have a girlfriend. Nobody coming out to see you. Nobody coming out to your party. They're like, it's like acting square. Like, but you know, there's a line. You stand on it. You don't cross it. That's what I say.
It's like me when I get a little drunk. I like to sing on the mic. I like to sing. Yeah. I think I'm the best singer when I'm fucking drunk. So I fucking start singing, and girls sing to me. Mm-hmm. You know, and sometimes girls get close to me, like, you know, if my girl's standing right there, they're gonna, whatever. Of course. You know, so obviously she can't be there. So when she's not there, they're gonna be like, oh, what's up?
You're more open.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that.
But Pete, like, if you were the type of guy like, yo, get out of here. I have a girlfriend. I have a fiance.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, oh, okay, damn. I was just trying to be friendly.
So I'm not saying that you're supposed to have that control.
Yes.
You know, you're supposed to entertain.
Yes.
You don't have to take every girl.
You don't have to take it all away.
That gives you time of day. Yeah. You don't have to take every single girl home. And I'm not saying that you don't have to take any of them home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if it does happen, you have to understand that as a partner. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying you have to understand that way. You got to be okay with it. But my point is that in a situation like that, you didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
The women, I mean, like, that's just a situation that just
exactly
happened.
That's what I'm getting at.
saying.
You know what you have to do? You have to sell a fantasy to these people. You're selling a fantasy to them.
Exactly.
And that's going to keep them like, oh man, I want that drug again.
And that's what makes me, I'm not saying I'm a good promoter, but that's what makes me who I am as a promoter. It's like, the girls kind of want to be with me and the guys kind of want to be me. They kind of want to be around me because the girls are around me. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dog, this is what's paying my fucking bills. Like, yo, dog, they're coming out, spending
people come out for that to escape whatever they're going through.
Yeah,
you want to need a drink tonight?
And who wants to party with the fucking square?
Nobody.
Exactly. But you would be crazy if fucking 100 girls come out to party with you. You slept with all 100 girls.
Wildin'.
You're wildin', bro. You're fucking up your business. Exactly.
Yeah, you need to have control.
Gotta have control.
But with the topic, you know, being a better woman and apologizing
all that
to
shit.
the guy,
it's not for every situation.
It's not. No. It doesn't make.
There are situations, yes, but there are situations where, bro, it just happened.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to think, I have to apologize to him because I wasn't the person who he wanted me to be. That means that his cheating was calculated.
And like I was telling you,
he's been planning to cheat.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know how to cheat, and when it happened, she found out about it.
And on the last part, I said most men don't operate like that. Mm-hmm. Like planning to cheat.
Women do.
Women do. Men don't really operate like that. We're physical. Shit, might have been lit. Yeah, shit. Crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. And then she's throwing it. Mm-hmm. It's like not even you're going after it. She's throwing it because, and like you said, we ain't Drake or nothing, but women know how to fucking know what guy in the spot is who.
Yeah.
So you see, he has power. He has social power or whatever. Why is everybody talking to him? Mm-hmm. Why is he whatever? Mm-hmm. Why is everybody going to him for everything?
Everybody's going to him, talking to him. They're laughing at him. Oh, he's funny too.
Who's he?
Yeah.
That's a fact. Because you can holler at a girl. Like, say if you go in a spot and you holler at a chick, she may block you. Like when you first walk in.
Yeah.
You walk around and then like some other chick start talking to you or someone else.
You're more appealing.
She gonna walk.
That's how women are, man.
Yeah. To sneak and get back.
Yeah, that's how women are, bro. That's how women are, bro.
Yeah. Wow. So is there any last minute thoughts, last minute comments? Where can people find you? Talk to the people. This is your time.
My Instagram is DJ Pesao, DJ PESAO.
Hold up, show the shirt, man.
Oh yes.
Hey.
Wearing my shirt today. His
shirt. I got some apparel.
Yo, when I get my horny shirts, you gotta wear that shit.
Of course, I got you. Yeah. I got you.
You know, and I'm just a regular guy, just trying to have fun and make money while having fun.
Yeah.
And if something comes out of that, something bigger, I'm happy.
Yeah. Where can people party with y'all?
I mean, I said it a little bit, but first son Gadi. You can catch me right now. I'm at Tawana Nights. You can catch me at Terrace on East Tremont. We have a Sunday brunch. We have Tawana Nights on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday with Pesao.
Yeah, it's lit.
It's lit. On the weekends, I'm still like changing things. Right now I'm at Dykeman Bar, but things may change. So yeah, just hit me, man. I'm very I'm accessible. I'm friendly. I'm not shy.
For me, just follow me on Instagram. I'm in a lot of different places, so kind of hard to say where I'm gonna be at all the time, but
booked. He is booked.
He's
and
busy and booked, baby.
But for sure,
talk to him nice.
Booked and busy.
Every Tuesday, I'm in
BBL on the way.
You know, BBL on the way. But yeah.
All right, thank you guys. We out.
How long was that?